His name is that played Django.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx is one of the best actors, just because he has played so many different types of characters.
Shit, you see him in that Ray Charles movie.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh man,
Nope, I haven't seen that one.
Amazing movie.
He is Ray Charles, what I heard.
Yep,
Yeah.
he plays Ray Charles.
He played
That's when Ray Charles was still alive, so Ray Charles was coaching him too through the movie.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I didn't know
it
that.
It came out that long ago where Ray was still kicking.
I do need to see that.
Yeah. Damn.
Wasn't he a musician? Isn't it not?
He can actually play.
Yeah, he can play. He played wasn't he almost a pro level flute player, flautist?
No, he played the piano, the keys. I don't know about anything else.
I think he's a flautist.
A flautist.
I believe.
Or he just
went to Juilliard?
He just that damn talented.
For flute, I think. Am I wrong?
I know he actually played the piano.
I got to find out now. I'm going to ask Rock.
But he could have been a flutist, or whatever you call it. A trumpeter.
A trumpeter?
A flutist.
Let's see what Rock says about
He was first chair. You know, you the shit if you first
If
chair.
he went to Juilliard and was first chair, that's like a double.
You the shit.
All right, here we go. Hey, is Jamie Foxx a musician? And if so, what instruments does he play?
Yeah, Jamie Foxx is definitely a musician. He's a singer with several albums and hits like Blame It. He primarily plays piano, started at age 5, led his church choir on it as a teen, and even studied classical piano in college on a scholarship. No solid info on him playing other instruments, though.
Yeah, Pat, the keys.
Well, I'm 100% full of shite.
He was a key tickler.
That don't sound right.
A key tickler.
A key tickler.
An ivory spanker.
He's fairly intelligent.
He's full of shit. I love George Carlin.
George Carlin, man. I was looking into him the other day, like yesterday. It was this movie he was in called Dogma that I haven't seen in years. And I'm trying to find that movie, but he plays like the priest in the movie.
I'm almost positive I've seen that.
Dogma got Jay and Silent Bob in it. Got young Matt Damon and Ben Affleck when they were younger. Like, so it came out like 98. So that was 30 years ago.
Even hokey. Now, in an effort to disprove all that, the church has appointed this year as a time of renewal, both of faith and of style. For example, the crucifix. While it has been a time-honored symbol of our faith, Holy Mother Church has decided to retire this highly recognizable yet wholly depressing image of our Lord crucified.
Oh, this is Buddy Jesus, isn't
Christ didn't
it?
come to earth to give us the willies. He came to help us out. He was a booster. And it's with that take on our Lord in mind that we've come up with a new, more inspiring sigil. So, it is with great pleasure that I present you with the first of many revamps the Catholicism Wow campaign will unveil over the next year. I give you the Buddy Christ.
Giving a thumbs up.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So I gotta find that movie.
That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't even want to get started on religion. I'm going to pass on that. Hard pass. Let's talk about something else. Yeah.
I don't think that's where we try to go. Ooh, I was just talking about this fucking movie.
No.
I was thinking about that George Carlin played this crooked ass priest.
He was the conductor in some kids movie about trains, some kids show about trains. It might have been Thomas. I can't remember. He played the conductor in that. I always thought it was funny. You know, he's got the
Thomas
classic
was
bit about the
always
7 dirty words.
Animated or whatever.
Whatever this was,
or
he
did
played
he voice? Did he voice the conductor or actual conductor?
This was he was actually on it. I don't remember what show it was when my kids were little. I just remember thinking this is the 7 dirty words guy, and he's also the conductor on this
Polar
kids show.
Express with Tom Hanks.
This was like a weekly show.
That's the Polar
Tom
Express
Hanks never did
with
7 dirty words, that's for sure. Tom Hanks talking about people that paid their dues.
Tom Hanks.
He's part of the system. I heard they sacrificed their daughter to the baby eaters of Hollywood.
Well, they do eat babies. Them Scientologists.
Maybe. I don't know.
Where was
Couldn't
I?
tell you.
Where Scientology is headquartered? Mobile, Alabama. I didn't realize how big it was.
Their headquarters
I
is
say
in
we
Mobile.
weren't trying to go religion, but I don't know if it's
That's their
They were
headquarters?
headquartered, but it was a lot of them there.
Oh,
It's
I
a
got
lot.
you.
Like they own like blocks.
They own.
You see Scientology church here.
Yeah, the real
Turn
estate
the
is their
corner here.
thing.
Real estate is their thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
they own real
down
estate
there in
everywhere.
Mobile. We was
Yep.
just down there. It was big.
Yep, they
I was
own
like,
real estate everywhere.
Oh, this
That's a
Scientology
big
shit
cult.
on the walls.
Yep, that's a big cult.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big, big cult. Like of all the cults, that probably might be the biggest one ever.
Was it in Mobile? I think it was. I think we were in Mobile. I can't remember. We done been so many places over within the last year. Shit.
Shh, I know what you mean by that. Still on the road. I was on the road last weekend. I'll be on the road this weekend. I'll be on the road
On
next
the
weekend.
road again.
I just can't wait to get on the road again.
To get on the
The life I
road again.
love is making music with my friends.
On the road again.
I
shit.
can't wait to get on the road again.
Life on the road.
Shout out Willie
I
Nelson.
was born a rambling man.
Who'd have thought Willie Nelson would still be alive? Funny how the people that smoke weed live a long time.
Willie, yeah.
Funny how people that smoke a lot of weed live a
Who
long
did
time.
Rambling Man? Was that the
That's the
Allman
Allman
Brothers?
Brothers.
The Allman Brothers. Allman Brothers did Rambling Man.
What you say, Mr. Producer? 93.
Willie
Will-
Nelson's
Willie's-
93?
Willie's 93.
Damn.
Still out there doing it.
Damn.
My heroes have always been cowboys.
That's damn near me and your age combined. Damn near.
It's still on, yeah. Yeah.
Give it, I mean, it's close.
Of some
I'm
interesting.
41. Where are you?
Of 54.
So 95
I'll be
combined.
55 this year, yeah.
Them motherfucker 93 both.
Yeah. That's us combined.
I feel like an old man now.
15 Grammys.
Add another 50.
15 Grammys.
Damn. He come from a music family though. Like he
He did.
grew up in the shit like
Yep.
like the Jacksons almost. Like
His dad was a producer,
yeah,
wasn't he?
I thought his dad was the musician. Like
I don't know.
I thought his dad and the brothers and the dad's dad was a musician.
Willie Nelson?
Like his historically, like they go back generations.
I don't know. I don't
Shit,
know.
He
I didn't think
he
so,
goes
but I
back
didn't know.
generations. Fuck.
Good point.
93 years old?
You know, he was blackballed in country music for a long time. Couldn't get a gig, and Nashville
Wow.
wouldn't have him, and just because he smoked weed and,
Oh.
had a different philosophy on life.
Okay. That wasn't the country music
Correct. He grew his hair long. And,
curriculum
he
or
didn't-
whatever. Like,
He
yeah,
didn't
you
play
were
the game.
correct.
He was an outlaw, but in ways that were, like Waylon Jennings was an outlaw too. He was in jail a few
I
times.
like Waylon Jennings.
But yeah, I don't know. Get
Waylon
on the wrong
shit.
person's bad side, and who knows? Maybe he.
The one who's actually pulling the strings.
Yeah. Yep. The guy writing the paychecks.
The guy writing the checks. Well, where you think you rich? I write the check too.
What'd you do this weekend, man?
This weekend, I had
Did you set up at Mid-City?
my Saturday market started, and I got Mid City.
Okay.
So I did a shit. I worked Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday actually this past week.
Where was Thursday?
Thursday was at a high school theater.
Okay.
They had a show, invited me out.
That school thing's been a good gig for you, man.
Did
That's
pretty
been a
good.
nice
The school
solid deal.
thing is pretty. I don't want to say lucrative, but that's probably
Right.
if I had to put all my eggs in a basket, it would be into the school systems.
Interesting.
Yeah, really would.
I never do well setting up at a school. Of course, it's a whole, apples and oranges, but
Yeah,
it's popcorns and trains is what it is.
popcorns and trains.
Yep.
Kids will buy a bag of popcorn.
Yeah, they're not buying a train.
Yeah, they not buying $150
Not for
train.
not for what I charge.
Yeah. The parents might, but it's not. I'm not catering to the parents when I go to these events. Typically.
No, and even when you're at events where
kids.
where parents are there, they're not.
Yeah, they don't want to be there for one to begin with. When
Yeah.
it comes to school things,
Correct.
It's like, fuck, let's just get the hell out.
It's always boring. As hell.
Yeah.
I've done a couple of them.
But schools are pretty. I always do well
I'll
typically
donate something for your raffle,
with schools.
but I'm not showing up.
Yeah, so I did that.
I'll make you a little package
Friday
for a
I
good
had
cause.
another school that was an all day thing at the
Okay.
actually like where I served the school. Saturday I got my Bailey Cove Market out there in South Huntsville. That picked back up for me.
Okay.
Always do pretty decent there. Even considering the weather, I did okay. And then Sunday, Mid-City. Mid-City's Mid-City.
So you had 4 days straight this week?
4 days straight last week where I was on the road again.
Every day I'm hustling,
Yep.
hustling.
Yep, 4 days.
Every day I'm hustling.
4 days hustling.
I can't listen to that song now without knowing the backstory about the real Freeway Rick Ross that guy ripped his name off from. It's like, okay, that's a pretty cool song, but Freeway Rick Ross, the real guy, was involved in some much, much bigger stuff than this silly rapper.
That motherfucker made millions of dollars off of stealing the identity.
Oh, yeah, for
Essentially,
sure. Yeah. He said, the thing to me is...
Do you call that stolen identity? What do you consider that? Because he ain't stole his social security number, but he just took the character of it, and made it famous.
I think if he would have just came out and said he was using that name in homage to the real Freeway Rick Ross,
he wouldn't have got the street cred that he got to get to where he was.
You could be right. But the real Freeway Rick Ross was the tip of the spear for the Iran-Contra affair. I mean, it goes that deep.
And his ass was in jail.
Yeah,
and I was out here.
He was the expendable.
Fucking, yeah, and I'm out here fucking living off his coattails, as it were. Like,
I don't know if it's fair to even...
Legally. I'm like, you was on the legal shit. You did all the...
I know the Rick Ross, the real guy, was on Joe Rogan, and he sounded like he was a little salty about it. But
I mean, who wouldn't be? Especially if you ain't gave me nothing. Like, at least throw me a bone. But, you done built fame off of who I am. At least...
And I lost everything because I was just a naive kid.
Throw a motherfucker
that I didn't know, and that's all it was. He just happened to be a good organizer and good with math, as a young prodigy, and the CIA exploited that and then let him be the fall guy. Of course, Ollie North went to prison too. Now it wasn't just Freeway Rick Ross, but
So the Rick Ross, the character of Rick Ross, he bought Holyfield's mansion in Atlanta. At one point, that was like one of the biggest properties, homes in Atlanta. And Holyfield, Holyfield was bad as hell with money.
Right.
He had a lot of financial trouble. He had a lot of baby mamas too that was in his pockets.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh yeah. And I actually got to meet Holyfield when I was a kid.
Oh really?
Yep. He had a gym next to the elementary school I went to.
Oh wow.
He opened up a gym.
I bet he was
like
huge.
Repurposed the building. It was a school and it was a gym right beside it. And
okay.
Like basically it was the school gym, but he basically paid for it, put his name on the building. Like it didn't have a boxing ring in it, but it was Holyfield's gym. Like our school gym was called Holyfield's gym.
I got you. Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. That's pretty cool.
And he came and met the kids one day.
Wow.
And I got to meet
Evander Holyfield.
Yeah. I thought that motherfucker was a giant as a kid.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? Looking now, he wasn't that big of a heavyweight. He was really a small heavyweight.
Yeah, but to a kid, especially.
But to a kid, I thought that motherfucker. I'm like, this is the heavyweight champ of the world.
And that's the guy you see on
former heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, he's going to seem larger than life anyway.
Correct. So that was cool getting to meet Holyfield as a kid in Atlanta. But back to Rick Ross, the character. He lives in Holyfield's former home now. Because Holyfield couldn't maintain it, so he had to foreclose on that.
I'm not a fan of that style of music anyways. That song got popular. I heard it on Cat Williams' special, whichever one it was. One of the Pimpin' specials, where he started out with that song. Remember that bit?
What was the song?
With that, Hustling.
Oh, the Everyday I'm Hustling.
When that song comes on, he's like, if you working at McDonald's and you cooking fries, remember that? That shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
Mr. Producer said, open the show.
I thought we were open.
I know, that's what I thought.
He want an intro.
He wants some formal bullshit, man. He's always doing.
He want an intro, Shay. I'm gonna tone down my character tonight, Shay.
Oh yeah,
I've been getting a lot of heat about Q the Messenger, the character.
Interesting.
I have been.
Let's intro and then we'll unpack it if we want to.
Okay, we can talk about it. Fuck it.
Coming to you now from that 86 Kid studio. Deep in the heart of underground Huntsville, Alabama, the smooth sounds of my co-host Q, the Messenger. Our illustrious producer, Kevin, the Boss Man Richardson.
Hey.
Now sit back and relax. I'm Shane the Brain, and this is Vendor Chronicles. Let's go.
Let's go, Shane. Let's go.
You know, I heard this guy on the internet, something on Facebook, so it was probably AI, whatever it was, but it kind of said something to me. He said, every man is born with two dogs, two wills that will within himself that he has to control. One of them is the dog of war, and the other is the dog of lust. Mm-hmm. And the way a man learns to control those dogs is what determines what type of man he's going to be. I'm not real sure that, our psyche can be broken down that simply.
He trying to simplify, though. I mean, I can see where it's going.
Oversimplification,
Yeah.
but if you use that,
I got a little bit more dogs than that, but okay.
Correct, as do I. But I guess you said you were going to tone down, cue the messenger
tonight
for one night only.
For one night only.
A calmer, gentler cue the messenger.
Calmer, because I've been turned up the last few episodes.
He's almost woke, ladies and gentlemen.
Cue the messenger been turned up. Like motherfucker got that.
It's a pimp named Slickback.
You got to say the whole thing.
A pimp named
Slickback.
That shit's hilarious. If you can't love Cat Williams,
that's a funny
they
episode.
They say he's a legit genius, like with a really high. I don't know if it's true or not, but
I think to be a comedy, you got to have some.
You got to be pretty smart.
Form of intelligence.
Yeah,
you really do.
Slickback.
You're not a.
You say the whole thing.
Comedians are not dumb.
Correct. You can't
they're
be
not
dumb
dumb
and be
people.
a comedian. No,
they're real red. They're very well read.
Yeah.
I mean, they're actually
and smart enough to
people.
be able to put a twist on something that
and have a different outlook on it where people can relate to. Even if they didn't even notice it at first.
Greatest comic ever.
Ever? Shit, Shane.
That's a good point. Ever could be, and ever is relative.
It is very relative.
Some of the early guys, Bill Hicks and some of those guys, they were revolutionary, but would they hold up today? Some of them probably would. Some of them probably wouldn't.
There's a lot of great comics out there.
I brought it up for a reason because I was thinking about a cat the other day. Remember Ralphie May?
Ralphie May,
man.
My neighbor said he went and saw him right before he died. He came through. I guess he came through Huntsville or somewhere around
I'd like to have seen Ralphie May.
Right, like a week before he died.
You remember a special about the cookie?
Shows.
He did a special. He was talking about the cookies. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
He said the N-word, a dozen times easily with a hard R.
The hard R.
He said it over and over again. And not only did he get away with it, it's one of the funniest bits ever. You could almost play
if it's funny, it's funny.
If it's funny, it's funny.
Fuck.
If you are so funny.
We going to give it a pass on that one, y'all. That motherfucker had me falling out my seat.
How funny does a white dude have to be to say the N-word with a hard R?
He got to be funny as hell, not get his ass whooped.
Is there anybody else funny enough to pull that off?
Walking out the show. I don't know, but
nobody could pull that off. Nobody but Ralphie May could have pulled that off.
And we here laughing.
Dude's a genius, man.
Yeah.
Genius. He's got to be... I don't know, there's a Netflix special coming out on him. I haven't seen it. It might be out already. I don't know. It's almost worth getting Netflix just to see that special. That dude was so... everything he said was funny, man.
I didn't know he had a special coming.
It's a documentary.
Okay.
Or, it's like a documentary or something. It's a Netflix. I just saw an advertisement about it. I don't have Netflix. But I don't know, man. I think
$8 a month with ads. You in the game.
Yeah.
And really, you think $8 a month for... basically unlimited entertainment. I'd be like, fuck. Okay.
I mean, I got YouTube Premium.
Give me the fucking Netflix. I got YouTube Premium too.
No way I'm ever going to see everything that's on YouTube Premium. I also have Spotify, which I'm trying to talk my wife into getting rid of Spotify, but she likes it.
You got the paid version of Spotify.
Yeah, we got the good version of Spotify.
Okay, the good version,
which, in her defense, I listen to it a lot. I would have to make an adjustment from it, but...
Without the ads.
Correct.
That you go from ads... From no ads to ads?
You can't go back to ads.
Shit.
It's impossible. No.
Yeah, it's like you done gave me a lifestyle that I can't...
Especially if you're listening to music.
You got to maintain this lifestyle.
Yeah, you can't give me ads in music. I need to hear
I can't go from every damn hustling to...
No.
See Alice. Fuck. Whatever the hell might pop up. Shit. Come on now.
Maybe it's real. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah. That's some bullshit.
You ever had Cuban coffee? They bring out a little baby dog tea set cup of coffee. All right? And this little baby is less than an ounce, and it's equivalent to about 5 shots of espresso, apparently. Okay? I didn't know that.
He had a
Nobody ever
funny-ass
told me.
voice, too.
It's very strong, okay? Everybody
Cuban
in South
coffee,
Florida
yep.
knows it, or as I like to call it, North Cuba. All right, anyway.
South North Cuba.
Ralphie May talked more about race than a black comic does, and got away with it every time. But he shit on everybody.
You don't see too many white comics talking race a lot here.
No,
lately.
you don't.
I mean, back in the day they did. I mean, everybody kind of talk race because I think that's something everyone in the audience can relate to, right?
Right.
Black, whatever. Fucking,
Right.
We all deal
There's
with
always something funny about
race,
the dude next
races,
to you.
yeah,
Correct, yeah.
in some form of way, any color. You know.
I mean,
And
it's a fact that Asian women can't drive. Some stereotypes are true, is all I'm saying.
Just
And some-
Asian women.
We,
You must ain't never rode my wife. Shit.
well, no, I have not. I don't know.
She's gotten better. She
Yeah.
has. Maybe my
Quit
cord
playing with
rubbing
the
it. My
cord, man.
Let me pull my cord
You're
up.
fidgeting, man.
Let me pull my cord up.
Do you need something, man?
Okay.
What you need, man? I got what you need.
I got what you need.
Yo, I got what you need.
For
What
your
you-
anxiety.
For your anxiety.
My
For
anxiety.
your peace of mind. You'll be a smiling motherfucker when you get done. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I'll be a paranoid.
Well, I was in
motherfucker.
Franklin, Tennessee this past weekend.
Uh-huh.
You know, sometimes you can just look at the people in front of you and tell they got way more. They're on another level when it comes to a financial position just by, for one thing, clothes. You know, like whatever it is, but you can tell, like, that shirt right there probably costs $350 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's a different kind of linen. I mean, I have linen.
$350 shirt.
But you can, you see some stuff. The lady next to, like a couple of booths down from me, was selling father-daughter matching shirts and dresses. Like you could get a dress for your daughter that matched the shirt that you had on.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and they were nice-looking shirts, and I went over there and looked at them, and the shirts started at $70, and the little dresses started at like $49.99 or whatever.
Get the shirt.
So I'm like $120 for this shirt and dress that
For
I'll
the
probably
pair.
have pictures made one time, and I didn't buy it. Yeah, that's one shirt I didn't
She's
feel like
gonna
I needed
grow
to
out
get.
of it, definitely.
Yeah, and I'm not going to wear it. It looks like, something where you wear with khakis and like some, penny loafers and, on the way to the golf course on Saturday afternoon with you and the boys.
Do they call
and
it
you've
a
got your tea
casual
time,
look
and
or-
I don't know what they call it, but I don't want to look like that.
No, casual is kind of what
Yeah.
we are today. Is this considered casual?
For me, this is casual. This is kind of what I wear every day.
Definitions kind of change over
But I
time.
know one thing, that dude in the chinos and that little polo shirt that I was looking at with his little tan loafers on the way to the thing, when me and him pass each other crossing the
with
street,
no socks.
he scoots over a little bit. That's all I know. When he catches my
scoots
eye,
over?
he scoots over a little bit because he can tell that you probably shouldn't trifle with me. That's all I'm saying. You know the difference between
From
that dude and me. Now,
The other
if we,
side of the tracks.
if we went into the bank, it'd be a whole nother story. I would be the one that was looked at a little bit sideways, and he'd be the one that'd be respectable. But out in the street, I probably look like a dude that sets up a tent a couple times a week. Is all I'm saying. This guy's been out in the rain for a while.
with
He
a
might-
farmer's tan and everything.
I don't know how crazy he is. Bill, do you see this guy over here? He looks like he might be a little crazy. I bet he makes.
So you said they got money in Franklin?
They got some money up there, man.
Really?
It's a
Franklin?
nice place to be, though. They're cool people.
Okay.
Yeah. Franklin, Tennessee, man.
Hopefully
Remember,
you
that's
made
where I
some
hit it out
money.
of the park last year.
Yeah, that is.
Yep. It's right adjacent
That's
to
outside of that Brentwood, and Brentwood
Mhm.
is where like Taylor Swift and Blake Shelton live.
Oh, yeah?
I think.
I don't know. I know that's where the serious money is.
That
yeah.
Brentwood area. Yeah.
Yeah, right in that area. And you can tell these people.
You ride through there. Some of the properties, the houses. I mean, it's nice.
I was joking with Jessica when I was on the phone with her. I said, the folks up there, their pants are made differently than normal pants are. And she said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Their wallets come out way easier. They just
The wallet just slide right out.
Like
Them
they
damn
put their
pants.
hand back near their ass, and the wallet just kind of
That
slides
motherfucker
into their
just-
hand. It's ready to please.
It gravitates.
It's already starting to open up, and there's like American Express coming out one corner and a couple of hundos coming out the other corner, just so that they wouldn't want to be bothered by having to dig through it. You know what I'm saying? They're
Correct.
able to,
Keep the change. I don't,
it's not an issue
lose
for
that,
these.
that loose change.
But they're all nice, man. They don't act like think they're better than you are. You know,
no.
they like my toys. That's for sure.
Most rich people are.
But I talked to this
nice
guy.
to the help. You gotta respect it.
Correct. You got to respect the help.
I want this motherfucker to show up tomorrow and damn clean my pool. Get them gullers out the leaves out the gutter. You gotta respect the help.
We were looking up property values up there and just marveling at the many millions of dollars that it costs to live in near Franklin, Tennessee. And on the second day, I talked to this guy that installs custom home theaters in people's houses.
That motherfuckers never use.
And I said, just roundabout. I'm not asking, specific, whatever, but what's the biggest home theater you've put into a place? How much, all right, if you think about Franklin, Tennessee, they got tons of money. Mm-hmm. How much do you think is the biggest home theater this guy installed?
Size or price?
Price, money-wise.
Okay, if $1 million home, let's say you put 10% into just the theater. I'm gonna say $100,000, $150,000.
150. Mr. Producer, you said 500,000.
Oh no! Whoa! Shit!
Take a drink.
550.
Take a drink.
Okay.
He said last year he put one in for $2.5 million. He said this was every bit as big, and the sound, it was as every much as if you went down to the theater.
IMAX in someone's home.
$2.5 million, yeah. The guy had a 3,000 square foot underground garage for his cars, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, the $2.5 million was probably nothing compared to the value of the estate.
And I bet only 2 people get to enjoy that fucking theater.
Who knows?
When you got shit like, you ain't inviting people into your house.
You probably every 3-4 times a year you have a party. And the maids
of
clean
affluent
up
other people. Yeah,
other
I mean,
people
but
like you that also have a big
outside
theater.
of that, it's me.
That's a flex.
Yeah, me, my wife, and the kids.
I mean, unless you're like
kids.
Quentin Tarantino, that dude. Man, I saw that dude on Jay Leno one time, and Jay Leno or whoever it was, anyways, had a bunch of old VHS movies like from an old rental place, and they blindfolded Tarantino, and then I think it was Conan. He read the description on the back of the movie on the VHS tape, and Tarantino got 4 out of 5. And they were like obscure movies. You never heard of the movies before. It wasn't like Top Gun or
He's
something.
just that type of nerd, though. I think.
Knows every movie.
Correct.
He's seen every movie, and that's his whole life has been.
Correct. Yeah.
That's why he knows how to put together such a great movie.
And he's never been married, has he?
I don't know.
No, I don't think he's married, no kids or nothing. Like,
I think that's all he does is movies.
what the fuck happened to his estate? I don't know what he might be worth, but. What do you think we're? A couple $100 million, maybe?
Yeah, for sure.
Just the Kill Bill series and all that.
I was going to say, pick one.
Yeah, pick one. Pulp Fiction probably worth.
That's
if he had to just sell,
right there.
$100 million.
He's worth $100 million just on Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Kill Bill and
the whole Kill Bill timeline
Django,
series.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I mean, you're probably talking about Reservoir Dogs.
What happened
Reservoir
to these
Dogs
guys' estates like this? Like, we got old Kay Ivey gonna kick the bucket here soon, and she has no husband, no kids, no no.
I'm sure she's already
no legacy.
Like
what the hell does it? She give it to Alabama? Like, what? Give it to her cat, her dog? Fuck that cat and dog.
I mean, it ain't mine.
Even if it was mine,
give it to Normal.
What you do with it? Kay Ivey's worth some money. Kay worth some money.
I'm sure.
I would tell by that time I seen her.
She's been getting kickbacks forever.
Her old ass. When I was working out there at that Mazda Toyota, she came like when they did like the plant opening. Like they put her on her golf cart.
Oh yeah.
And like motherfuckers
driving around
ride
like
through.
Queen Elizabeth.
Man, her old ass couldn't even turn her neck. She had to turn her body to wave. That's how fucking decrepit and old she is. God damn it! I hope you hear this shit, Kay Ivey.
We do need look.
Your old ass need to get out of office.
Kay Ivey's done some good things for Alabama, but she needed to have gotten out of office 10 years ago.
Your old ass need to get the hell out of there 20 years ago.
And I'm going to tell you who I don't want in there. I don't care what happens. That old Tommy Tuberville, the fucking ex-coach of Auburn, this is not a fucking football league. Keep your punk ass down in Florida.
What's our mayor here? Tommy Battle. Man, put Tommy Battle in there.
Tommy Battle won't run.
Fuck Tommy Battle. Get your ass in.
That's what I say, man. Tommy, take one for the team, man. But
Kay Ivey ass, I'm telling you, like
Kay Ivey to go.
Her ass was on the golf cart. Shane, her old ass couldn't even turn her neck and wave. She had to fucking twist her ass sideways to fucking wave and look at the people. Old ass.
Well,
God damn. In there, in office.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Shit. Why all these the boomers are still running this shit? Generation before you is still running the country.
In some places,
There's starting
to be a shift
at the top echelon.
At the top echelon, yeah.
The boomers are the last 8 presidents been boomers.
Obama wasn't a boomer, was he? How old is Obama?
Obama's in your generation, maybe.
How old is Obama?
No, Obama's a boomer. He's 60s. Obama falls in the
He's
boomer.
older than me.
He falls in the boomer category. I guarantee he does. Obama was a boomer.
Yeah. He was smoking weed in the 70s.
Yeah, the motherfucker was a boomer.
He was born in the early 60s. 1963, is that right? 64, my
64,
bad.
So
born in 64. So he's at the tail end of the boomers.
he's at the tail end of
Tail end,
yeah,
the very
tail end of boomer. But he was a boomer.
That's only, I was born in 71.
But
So he's
you're
only
not a
7 years
boomer
older
though.
than me. No, I've always been considered Gen X, I guess.
Yeah, you fall in that X category, and I fall in that millennial category where they can't really
Barely. You're like right in the beginning of the
differentiate our
millennial.
ass, put us in. We're more X than anything, I guess.
See, and I would have thought you.
I wasn't raised
thought you
too
guys
much
were
different
called
from
Gen
you
X.
guys.
I thought you were called Gen X. You're not
they-
really a millennial.
They call us millennials.
Nah, you're a
But
Gen X.
You think millennials, you think younger than what we are.
I'm Gen X.
I'm 41 years old. When you think millennial, though,
boomers,
you think
you're a
20-year-olds. Motherfucker, I'm 4. I damn near got a 20-year-old
right.
as a millennial.
Yeah, I guess I'm Gen X.
For the next 2 months, spending more money than we ever seen in our lives.
Obama.
He was a good talker.
Good bullshit.
He was a good talker. I mean, but that's what you got to be.
They all bullshitters.
You're all bullshitters, but he was one of the best bullshitters. He was smooth. To this day, he was still smooth. You still listen to me.
He
Like,
just brought that brother to the office, like the motherfucker. He just a smooth ass brother, like motherfucker. If you want a politician, you would have been a preacher, motherfucker. Like you would have been down pool pimping.
he combined
Pimping. If you weren't a damn politician.
He combined white voice with a little bit of soul. White voice and soul, baby.
Hey, you gotta have that white voice.
It's a presidential.
Pull that white voice off.
Use your white voice. Good evening.
Nah, that's your Count Dracula voice. Your Count. I got a Count Blackula voice. Count Blackula.
Who you think the best? We never finished comedian. You can't.
Shit.
Well, I guess we
yeah.
probably did. Yeah, that's not really a.
It's subjective, Shane. Who would you say the best right now? It's hard to
Best
say.
out there right now?
Best out there right now. Dave Chappelle.
Probably would have said that 5 years ago.
Cat. Kevin Hart. A lot of people like Kevin Hart. He's real mainstream commercial.
I'm not as. I can't. I don't want to say anything negative about Kevin Hart. I got nothing negative to say, except he's a short little bitch.
He's commercial. He's
very commercial. Yeah.
He's good. White guys.
Just white guys.
White guys right now. We done named 3 black guys.
Mark Normand is pretty
I
funny.
never heard of him.
He's kind of dry. I mean, I always liked Bill Burr.
Bill Burr.
I'm always a Bill Burr fan. You know, I'm gonna do something. I've never done this before, but I'm gonna name a female.
Yeah. Okay.
I normally don't.
Is she white?
Yeah.
Okay.
I normally don't find
There's some
female
good
comedians
female
as funny.
good female
They can be
comedians
great
out there.
comedians. They're also telling it from a female point of view, which is tougher for me to understand. But Nikki Glaser, man, is fucking funny, dude.
I'm gonna have to go look her up.
Nikki Glaser.
and see some of her shit.
Listen to the. Go
Yeah,
look
see
at
some of her bits.
on the Tom Brady roast. She stole the whole roast. The Tom Brady roast.
I did see that Tom Brady roast.
Dude,
That
she fucked him
Tom
up.
Brady roast.
They
man,
went hard.
They went in on Tom Brady. I was like, damn.
You saw who was going to perform that night.
I said, fuck.
Nikki Glaser will sell anything. I saw Nikki Glaser sit on the Theo Von show, and he sat down. He's like, Nikki Glaser, it's good to see you. She's like, yeah, it's great to see you too, Theo Von. And he goes, so how's that vagina doing today? Like in the opening thing, he asked about her pussy. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Holy shit.
Hey.
And she answered the question as though it were serious. That's who Nikki Glaser was.
Shit.
But she she ripped that roast me, and she was hilarious. Yeah, she's good.
That Tom Brady roast was amazing.
Yeah,
everybody got into his ass.
Oh yeah, dude. You knew you were Tom Brady, and I saw him on a clip of him on a show after that.
Shit was
saying
amazing.
If he'd have known, he wouldn't have done it again or whatever. And I'm like, no, dude, you knew.
They really got in his ass. I wonder they give him a heads up, like what some of this, how they gonna come at him. Or
Anthony Jeselnik
just going
was on
into
there.
it fucking
Google Anthony Jeselnik. If that's all you need to do. That's all you need to do, and you know it's going to be on. Anthony Jeselnik, Jeff Daniels, Nikki Glazer. I don't even remember who. It doesn't even matter who else was on.
Who was the MC?
I don't remember.
I can't remember who.
I don't remember.
It was a black guy, wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't see.
I got to go back and watch that damn. Yeah, me neither, Shane.
Right? None of us do.
I'm colorblind.
You know what? There was a tidbit from an early episode on.
I'm colorblind.
Where we said that there's no such thing as not seeing color. The point is to not care.
Yeah, I don't care. I look at character. I try to judge off character based on.
Hang on, something's in my throat.
Let me clear my throat.
Sorry, man. I had a. Still coming up a little bit.
Don't judge a man by the color of his skin, but by the content of his character.
I agree with you. It just takes you a long time to get through to that character.
Shout out MLK. You gotta wade through the color a long time before you get to the character. You are willing to judge by character.
You
That's for
measure
sure,
a
but,
character.
You know, it ain't at first glance. That's for sure.
You don't know.
Oh, I do. No, if anybody knows, I know at this point.
Cue the messages a character, white or black. Motherfucker just starring in a show. Shit.
And what a show, too. So where you going next weekend?
This weekend I got Porch Fest. Which I always do good numbers at Porch Fest.
Yeah, I bet that's a fun event to do, too.
Always do good numbers at Porch Fest.
You got a specific place you go every time?
We just set up on the main little street right there in
Just
5
set
Points.
up on the street there?
Yeah, get your
Is there an
little
organization of, like who you got to pay? And
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But man, it's amazing how the turnout just in that little community. I mean, it blows my mind. Like, wow, this is a big ass block party.
There are a lot of talented
thousands of
musicians
people.
in Huntsville.
Man, it's amazing.
That just like the backup singers, they just never got hell, Microwave Dave was here.
Yeah.
And he wasn't known even, probably regionally, but.
I would cancel any event to go to Porch Fest.
If I could make money, I would too.
Yeah.
But
I would
can't.
cancel any event to do the Porch Fest. So
Well, I'm going back to Nashville, Tennessee.
that's where I'll be. This weekend?
I'm going to do the spring version of that show that I did at the Parthenon.
Oh.
Where we did way better than I thought we did. So we'll see.
That Parthenon is cool.
It is cool.
That whole park, that's a cool park that's kind of, it's hidden. You really don't see it from the road.
Correct.
Until you pull back up in there and you be like,
and it's
fuck.
fairly quiet once you get up in there.
Yeah,
don't
you
really
like,
recognize
this shit's back here?
you're right there by the university.
Big ass-
right there against the
Yeah.
university.
Wow. Well, I hope you knock out the park.
They let
too.
me park my van on site without charging anything, and you're allowed to sleep in it overnight.
I hope you sell out, man.
I mean, that'd be nice.
Kill
I'm going loaded for bear this time.
Loaded for bear.
Yeah,
I hope you sell
Yeah, I ain't
every
playing around this
single
time. If I
damn
sell out
toy.
everything, I'm gonna come back a happy mother. If I sell out, I'll bring a bottle of whiskey next time. There you go. But I'm pretty well loaded. It'd have to be a good.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd have to be a good.
You gonna sell out?
All right.
So we can get
I'll get something good.
A bottle of whiskey.
I talked to that guy that did the home theaters. That I was telling you about with the 2.5 million or whatever. He identified himself as a whiskey snob. I think that's how we got talking first.
See, I don't
And
like whiskey snobs.
He was telling me about some. He listed several different
Because
obscure
whiskey
whiskeys. I wrote
snobs
one of
think
them down.
expensive mean good. Just because the shit costs.
I mean, if this guy's installing $2.5 million home
that
theaters,
don't
he
mean
probably
it's
can
good,
afford
though.
whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
I done drunk some $30 whiskey that can stand up to $200 bottles of whiskey.
I
Like,
agree.
just because the shit costs more, don't make it better.
Don't make it better.
Yeah, don't make it better. Shit. And I don't collect bottles. I open bottles.
Right.
You know, like I'm not a collector. Open that motherfucker.
Yeah, I think this guy probably had a pretty extensive
He got collection. Yeah,
too,
he got collection.
He called himself a whiskey snob, so he's probably got,
he got bottles with dust on them that he won't never crack.
But if you go to his house, he'll pull them out and talk about them.
Yeah, all day.
He'll tell you the story. Which, I mean, some people collect furniture.
Open that motherfucker up and let's have a sip, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, let's taste it. Open that motherfucker.
He was telling me that there's only 1 year of Pappy Van Winkle that's good to drink, and the rest of them are just a collectible. He said the rest of them taste like shit.
That motherfucker drink Pappy Van Winkle.
He said there's only one of them that's any good. He named it the this and that something or other of something.
Pappy Van Winkle?
Yeah. He said any other Pappy is shit, other than just as a collectible, I guess.
And all that Pappy's expensive.
And you can't get it. I mean, as soon as it goes on sale,
it's definitely it's heavily allocated. Allocated whiskey. Like you can't. Yeah, you just ain't walking and just grabbing it off shelves.
No,
even if
yeah. Yeah, that ain't even the Dom Perignon whiskey. That's the you can't get it. Unobtainium.
Unobtainium. Yep. And if you find it, like they do the raffles here in Alabama, if you get chose for the raffle,
that's right. You get
to show up at the ABC. You got your number. You could be 50 in line, and if they got a bottle left, you got access. But if not, shit
so
like that kind of goes quick.
Yeah. And they get there early.
Get there early. We might have a 100 person raffle every 6 months,
and we got 25 bottles.
You know,
hurry.
People grabbing the shit.
Yep. Yeah, I don't get it myself.
Yeah, I've been
little gentleman Jack always did me just fine.
Jack's damn good whiskey.
Just regular blackjack is fine.
And it's readily available.
Yep, and it's readily available. And
At a
Gentleman Jack
price.
to me is smooth, and that was always my whiskey of choice. Gentleman Jack.
I got a bottle. I got a single barrel.
The single barrel can be hit or miss.
Bottle of Jack right now. That's pretty good. I like it.
I mean, there's probably none that aren't good.
A single barrel.
But, they're going to have real different flavors, whereas your regular Jack or Gentleman Jack is blended, so it's going to be pretty consistent.
Correct. Yeah, blended is going to be consistent. But
Right.
they got them now to where people know the Rick House and the level that they want.
Yeah.
Like they looking at bottles like, okay, this comes from Rick House, whatever. I haven't got that deep on it,
We've talked about the buying the barrel up there, right? You can go up there and buy the whole barrel.
$7,000 a barrel?
Something like that, yeah. But then you get
what? How many bottles? It was
it's a
500
pallet.
bottles. I can't remember how many.
Yeah, it's a whole
bottles we say we can get out of that. How many fifths you can get out of that barrel?
The last time I was up there touring it, they had one that they were going to ship out to somebody, and it was the whole pallet and the barrel.
You could do a barrel pick, like go up there and taste different barrels and be like,
if you buy the whole barrel, you can go up there.
I like that barrel. Do a barrel pick.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be something cool to do, just an experience. Like go in with some people, let's do a barrel pick.
Spend $7,000.
But we got to come up with $7,000.
But
7 people, $1,000 a piece. I mean, to go do a barrel pick.
And you probably would have enough whiskey to last you.
Shit.
I don't know how many.
You have plenty. A barrel?
250. 250 bottles. So you get 250 bottles out of a barrel.
Shit.
So out of 7 people, $1,000 a piece, you'd have how many barrels? 30 each?
Bottles?
30 bottles
about 30 bottles each? Is that about 30 each?
Around that.
Yeah, around that.
My late night math is, how much is a bottle of Jack right now?
Is that your money?
$50?
So you only probably $900. Say a bottle $30.
A bottle of Jack's only $30?
But that bottle is a single barrel. It's a single barrel. A bottle of single barrel is like 60, 70 bucks.
Yeah.
A single barrel, not just a bottle of Jack number Lucky 7, number 7 or whatever.
Correct.
This is a single barrel.
Correct.
Yeah.
And if there was $50 a piece,
which they're more than $50 a piece.
Yep.
A single barrel bottle, of single barrel is more than 50.
You're spending less than you would if you had all those barrels.
You probably are.
Now, and
if you was looking in the resale,
if you bought the whole barrel, what you going to do with 250 bottles? You're going to need to give them away. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
250 bottles of whiskey, seriously, that's a whole pallet.
If you ain't selling them, you're gonna need to.
Yeah, you're gonna have a whole closet, nothing but a.
I'm giving them away.
The UPS guy be like, here, take a bottle of Jack.
Take a bottle of Jack, bro.
I got too much. Yeah.
Fuck.
But you get the barrel too, which would be fun. But if the show gets huge, we should buy a bottle in the name of Vendor Chronicles.
I wouldn't mind doing a Vendor Chronicles barrel pick.
And then for our guests that come in, they could get a bottle of Jack.
Get a bottle, walk out with a bottle of Jack.
This is a yeah.
And they get it to where like they'll put their logo could be on the front and we could put our logo on the back. Like you can design it however you want.
Yeah.
Hey, give us some.
Hell yeah.
Let us wrap it in our logo.
Yep. And then we'll
make
sign
some
it for
stickers for him, sign it. I got to work on my signature.
Now we just got to get famous.
My signature look like shit.
I got a good signature.
You got a real good
for
one?
an autograph. It's a shitty signature, but it looks good.
But
for
an autograph, it looks good for. Yeah, I need a good autograph signature.
Yeah, I got that one now. I get requests to sign my toys from time to time.
Oh, okay.
It comes and goes, but especially around Christmas time when it's a whole event. Yep. I can sign it on the back of a train. I'm looking at getting a laser engraver so I can engrave kids' names on their toys. Yep. It's a decent investment starting off, but I think it'll pay for itself within a year at least.
How much a laser engraver run you?
It depends on
couple
accessories and different. No, a couple thousand.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 1,500 to 2,000 probably.
Oh yeah, now you talking.
Something that's portable that I can take with me and set up. That's got easy to use software, so that if I'm doing multiple things, it doesn't take me forever to figure out how to use the thing.
$1,500, Jay.
Yeah.
I get a etcher.
So
for damn $30.
Yeah, okay. But if I charge $10 in engraving, then
that's what 150.
150 of it.
Oh,
I'll get that by the end of the year. I'm sure.
And people would like that.
People would like that. They'd be willing to pay $10 for it, and then I could pay for that by the end of the year, and then next year I'm making money on it. You know, it's a capital investment. And I'll be able to write that thing off as a capital investment.
Once that motherfucker paid for is making money.
It's making money. It might make me money by the end of the year.
Cha-ching.
Yep.
You ever thought about doing any ideas for adults?
No. Maybe.
Like, what could you offer that's like adult?
What do we mean by
specific?
Adult?
Like something for adult, like a grown, like not a train. Adult. Like, okay, I don't want to train, but maybe
adult
could you?
Toys? Is that what we're talking about? Q, explain this to me here.
That is not sanitary.
He's a super freak. A super freak. He's super freaky.
That porous ass wood. I don't know, like a cutting board or something. I don't know, just something. I don't know.
Use some genuine ebony. Make some dark black adult toys.
They call that BBC shade. God damn.
They call it what?
BBC.
What is BBC?
Big black cock. You never heard of BBC? Hold up. Look, we going off the rails.
Sorry,
I'm not trying to go there.
I don't know. I thought you meant the British Broadcasting Company. I thought you were going to make a joke about a movie.
You talking to Ebony, I'm talking BBC. Shit.
All right, hang on. Let me just get this back down to earth.
Yeah, bring us back
one thing
to
I've
earth.
got in my mind
I'm
is
talking cutting boards.
No, I don't want to do cutting boards. I'm
just throwing an idea out there.
Yeah.
I don't know, just something that.
You know what I've thought about is puzzle boxes.
Okay.
A box that you can open only by turning the box in a certain way, manipulating it in some kind of fashion. You know, you kind of have to know how to do it to open it. It's a novelty more than anything else. Of course,
that sounds like some precision work though. Like it'd take a lot of time to probably make them.
It might take a lot of time to make the first 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
But the first,
once you get a good template
the
down,
200th of them, by the 200th, I'll be making that shit so fast you wouldn't even believe. And it's another challenge, It's going to be that the probably the very next thing that I'm going to put my mind to hardcore is figuring out how to make some small toy boxes. I think there's a real need for that.
I would buy one from you right now.
See.
I need a nice little toy box.
Yep, I think that's going to come down to maybe custom orders for some bigger toy boxes if I can come up some patterns. I've got some different ideas about that, but it's hard to find a decent toy box.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to find a toy box at all, really, and then they're all plastic and cheap, and I can make one I'm going to make them simple but durable, and then
durable.
Once again, if I can
like an old Foot Locker shit.
Correct.
Simple,
something with handles on it that the kid can move themselves.
They 70 years old and you can still.
Correct. Yep. It's still good.
Your mother's still like this.
Turn it into a hope chest or whatever. They're going to be smaller than this. At least to start out with. Yeah, probably half that size.
Okay.
Is what I'm looking at. Madeline has one. I bought it at a thrift store, and it's about half of that size. For the people here listening to this on audio only. If you're not watching our video feed, I would say the box, the footstool in front of us is probably 18 by 30.
Yeah.
I'm going to do probably...
Definitely. 2.5.
It'd be fun to put a measuring tape on that and see how close or far away I am from
I guarantee that's more than a foot. I say 18.
Yeah, I'm calling it 18 by. It's really 18 by 31, honestly. But anyways, something about half that. Battlin's got one. It's a cheap shit that I found at a thrift store, but it comes up higher on the two insides, and it's cut out in shapes of a heart. You could do whatever shape you wanted to, but it makes handles. It's sturdy enough where she can stand on it. She can also sit on it, and then it opens up, and you can put toys inside of it. It's a simple, basic, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come up with a decent design and start making those, and then it will evolve into whatever evolves. I'll end up...
Like the top can have the top can be multifunctional. Like, okay, it could be a stool, like to put your shoes on, put your shoes off. Like,
Sure,
kid can sit on it.
Correct.
Maybe a desk to write on.
Whatever they want to use it for, yeah.
Some flat, leveled.
Yep, and also a place where you can put your toys. And then
also
I
a place to put the toys.
Then I want to sell bundles. Hey, Grandma, the lake house, you know how you never have anything for the kids? Check this out. Here goes a toy box, and I'm going to load it up with a train and a fire truck and an airplane, whatever it is, and the bundle's going to be $500. I have it as a specific goal in my mind to have a product that I offer that has a $500 price tag on it.
I like that goal, Shane.
Because here's the thing. Some of the places that I go are fine art. They got their noses up in a little bit in the air. And one of the things they look at is how much are you charging for your stuff. And when they find out my least expensive item is $5, they think I'm low rent.
Ooh.
And when they find out my most expensive item is $150, then they think I'm low rent. And I'm like, okay, come drive one of my trains and see if it's low rent. I don't brag about too much, but my toys are tight. And, but I want to have an item. Plus, the other thing is, people will buy something if you give them the suggestion that they might want to buy it. If you don't give them a suggestion, they'll never buy it. We always before sold our trains as individual pieces. I said I wanted to make it simple for folks. It's by the piece. It costs you this much per piece. There's no difference. If you buy, whatever it is, this is easy, right? 10 pieces for however much, right?
You done evolved that thinking. Your thinking has...
Correct. Well, and it was Jessica's idea, really. She said we needed offer bundles, and she worked on me for a while before I really offered the bundles.
Before you gave on it.
Correct. But now the thing is, on the sign it says $20 per piece, or 3 for $50, 5 for $80, 10 for $150, right? And about once every show, somebody walks up and says 10, and they look at the table, and I've got a 10-piece sitting out there. So they see a 10-long train of all those hardwoods put together right. They drive it. It rolls good. It's got all the, it's a nice train. I'm not, it's my train.
It is a nice train.
Thank you. I did my best.
You gave Enzo one for his birthday that one year, and I can never keep it together, though.
We need to get some more pieces, too, because Ezra's old enough for that, too. Remind me of that. We'll get you some.
I can never keep it. As soon as I try to locate pieces and try to get it put back together, that motherfucker's back scattered around the house.
That's fun, though.
I can never keep it together.
Well, we'll get you some more pieces, and I'll make life even. I'll get you a couple of big ones.
Yeah.
Get you a dump truck or something. That's easier to, But
that's, maybe Ezra can get the dump truck.
There you go.
We got the train.
Okay.
And maybe Ezra can get like a dump truck or something.
I haven't given Enzo anything for a while, so, it's probably about time he got a present from old Uncle Shane.
Uncle Shane.
I'm going to be his only white uncle. I'll take that.
Hey,
I'll take that as the distinction.
You need your white uncle. You need a white friend.
Right. See, there you go. White uncle. Like you need a white friend. A black uncle wouldn't hurt either.
No, black. You need your black uncle.
Shut the fuck up, boy. Drink this Colt 45 or whatever.
Don't let the smooth taste food.
Don't tell your mama I brought you.
Don't tell your mama.
Stay in the car.
Kids need uncles, though, man.
You need somebody that's going to break the normal rules of your family.
Correct.
Whatever the rules of your family are, you need somebody that's going to go outside of those customs.
Within parameters. I ain't going to get you into no trouble or put you in danger. But
you're going to be safe, but you may see some shit.
I might let you say the bad words around me. Or,
yeah.
I might give you a sip of the beer, when your mom ain't looking.
Yep.
You need that uncle.
That's important.
Dad got to stay dad in character.
Correct. Dad got to stay in character.
I got to stay in character until you get to be a certain age.
Yep.
But uncle, he can break the rules. He can bend the rules a little bit more.
And I think it's important.
It is important.
But the point just being the power of suggestion. When I started putting out there, we almost never sold a 10-piece train for $150. But when we started advertising one, now I sell one.
That's a hell of a deal
show.
if each piece is fucking $20.
We give a good discount on the.
That's a good discount, Shane.
The profit for me comes in volume.
Correct.
I really
think that's with any kind of business.
I think so. I really do
For the
try to
most
price
part.
myself as low as I possibly can. The lowest,
The more volume I can
really-
do, the more money I can make.
Yeah, and so the more volume I do, the more efficient it is for
And the
me
more-
to make what I do.
correct.
And so it costs me less to do what I'm already doing, both in time and in actual money. And so when you buy multiple pieces, it's not necessarily about the top line, it's about the bottom line. I can take more of the top to the bottom because it costs me
bars.
less.
Not about the
to
top
make it.
line, it's about the bottom line. Keep going,
Correct.
keep cooking, Shane. I want to hear more.
It's not about the top line, it's about the bottom line. And sometimes you got to take a strategic approach to it and realize two things. First of all, you need cash flow.
You damn sure do.
You can have all the assets in the world, you can have the best product in the world, but if you don't have cash flow, your business is going to go under.
Correct.
So price your items at a point where, first of all, you're going to maximize cash flow. If I charge a higher price for one item but give you a discount on multiples, now you're going to spend more. If you buy 3 pieces, that's the first tier of the discount. So instead of $40, you spent $50, but you got 3 pieces instead of 2. Now I got another $10 in my cash flow. And it's much more efficient for me to make 3 than it is to make 1. When you come into a train, I figured out how to make those in multiples. And so, people always ask me, well, how long does it take you to make one of these? And my answer is always kind of a tongue-in-cheek, but I say I've never made one. I make 50. I make 100. I make 20 of the bigger pieces, whatever it is, but I don't make one at a time because that's very inefficient. And so the more pieces you buy, that's why you get the discount for buying more pieces. And it's significant. It's 25%. Once you buy 3 pieces or more,
it's 25.
You're getting a 25% discount, which is substantial, over a one piece. And honestly speaking, $20 per piece would not be an outrageous price for those train pieces. Not in today's economy.
No.
Not when it's costing me. I just paid for the Ann Arbor booth. Sent the money out. Well, Jessica is the one that takes care of those finances, but we paid for it. But $800.
And when is that show?
July 18th, maybe 18th and 19th, mid-July.
So
sometime.
you think you that show just getting there and getting back home is $1,500.
Well,
the
let's break
show
it.
getting there and getting back home.
Let's break it down. $800 to just
the show
for
the
the
booth,
privilege,
just the booth show.
rent.
It's 10 hours away.
Correct. It's 10 hours away. Now, before we've even left, I got to board Hank, the dog.
Shit.
Say $350.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're at $1150.
$1150.
We ain't left the driveway.
Ain't pulled out the damn driveway.
It's call it 2,000 miles round trip. That's probably a little bit. That's a little bit high.
I was gonna say
Let's go.
$100 up there, but you thinking $200 in that damn van?
Oh no! All right,
more than that
let's make math real easy. Let's say it's 1,400 miles.
1,400 miles.
I get 14 miles to the gallon.
Okay.
So that would be 100 gallons of gas.
100 gallons of gas
At $3.89 a gallon.
Like shit.
That's 389 gallons.
Shit.
And that's
You might as well
just,
say that's $400 right there in
to
gas.
more than that, because that's 1,400 is to the venue and back. That doesn't
Correct.
include getting to the hotel, any driving around we do. Easily $500 on gas.
Shit, we had down there $1,600.
All right. So we're at $1,650. So now the hotel for however
You
many
got to
nights
get a
we
hotel
decide to
because the
stay.
family going with you.
Family's
You can't-
going.
You ain't van camping.
We're probably
You ain't dry docking in a van nowhere.
We stayed in an adjacent town last time. I think we paid call it $600 for the hotel
For the 3 nights.
for the
Whatever,
4 nights.
four
bro.
nights you
Yeah,
out there.
4
Okay.
nights. Yeah.
Which ain't a horrible fee, but
No, but it
we
ain't.
had we had $2,000 now.
Yeah,
a little over $2,000.
Yeah, we had 2,000. Yeah, we haven't bought a meal.
Gotta eat.
You said we haven't bought a souvenir.
You gonna go to one nice spot while you're out there,
We haven't done
which helps.
anything with Madeline. On a nice long trip like that. You know what I'm saying?
$2,500, Shane.
Probably $3,000 is what we'll spend.
Golly.
But now here's the other thing. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna write all 3,000 of that off. Every
Correct.
dime of that's gonna get written off. Number one. Number two. If I were just going myself down and dirty, it would be much, much less than that.
Much.
Much. It would be the $800 of the entry fee, the $500 in gas, and whatever food I ate. It would cost me $1,500. I'd do the whole thing for $1,500.
Yeah, easily.
And bring my
If it's
ass
just
home.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
if it
you.
were just me, right.
Bringing the family
Be
doubles
half of
that cost.
Yeah, but also some of those are, Hank's boarding that won't get written off. You can't write off boarding your dog. That they ain't no way to get away with that. But that'll be the only part of it that we don't write off. But so I'm spending $1,500 for a family vacation. or a family experience, anyways. You know what I'm saying?
$3,000, shit.
Well, $1,500 of it I'd spend if I went by myself.
Correct.
So I'm spending the extra $1,500.
Okay, I'm following you.
To bring the family, and they get
the
they get the experience. Madeline.
Last time y'all stopped in Cincinnati
on the way home, we stopped in Cincinnati.
I remember. Y'all
went
stopped
to the
went to the zoo. I want to go to that zoo. I said
it's a
next
nice
time
zoo.
we go up there, I want to hit that zoo.
I don't know. Last time I was there, it seems like I was more impressed than I was when we stopped there this past time. Madeline was too young to really enjoy it, so we'll see. Next time if we stop at that zoo, or we might
couldn't
do
even
something.
Make out a penguin when last time y'all went. Now she knows what a penguin and an elephant and a giraffe.
And she can say the words and talk about them. Last time she was climbing on the rocks, and that was as much fun. Yeah,
shit, licking the rocks.
But at some point in time, if we make
kids.
this,
my kids, they eating them.
Oh, for sure.
She licking them. My boys eating them motherfuckers. Them over chew rocks.
I was at the car wash the other day with the van, washing the van. And she was licking the soap off the side of the van. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Madeline?
Man, kids are funny
soap
as
at the
hell.
car wash.
And Madeline, she's a rock girl.
Oh, yeah.
She like her a rock.
She brought me a rock this morning.
She like her a good rock.
I may have a rock in my pocket.
That motherfucker got a rock in his pocket.
Very well made. Let me see if I do.
I'm not making this shit up.
No, I don't. I don't have.
Oh, you don't got the
changed
rock.
my shorts before I came over here. Yeah, I wish I could pull that rock out. That'd be cool. Yeah. But I mean, if we make this show a legacy show, which we intend to, maybe as she gets a little bit older, we stop at Cedar Point.
A legacy show.
Where
is Cedar Point?
Cedar Point. You're not a roller coaster guy, are you?
I am. I've heard of Cedar Point, but where is it?
It's in Sandusky, Ohio.
I've never been. Okay,
it's in the northern part of Ohio. It's right on the edge of Lake Erie. They have a beach.
Yeah, but I have heard of.
There.
Plenty of times, but
I haven't been there.
I never been even nowhere near the region to even consider going.
When it comes to roller coasters, I haven't been in a long time. It's been, I couldn't tell you how many
roller
years.
coasters scare me now, Shane.
I'm still riding any roller coaster you put me on.
That Shane.
But here's the thing: they got the Top Thrill Dragster. Have you ever heard of that?
That's the roller coaster.
Yeah.
Is that the one that?
No.
And then come backwards on you.
That's the double loop corkscrew. I've ridden that.
Okay.
The Top Thrill Dragster is the one. It's magnetically propelled.
Oh,
yeah, here you go. Look at
it's like a bullet train.
Look at Kevin's picture. You're in your car.
I'm not getting that motherfucker.
And you go 0 to like 120 in like 3 seconds.
I'm not getting it.
Yeah. And it goes 420 feet in the air, almost straight up, and then just kind of loops over and comes back down again, and then you do the same thing again backwards. I've never not ridden a roller coaster. I've never been faced with a roller coaster.
Yeah, I never not ridden one
either. Had the
either.
opportunity to ride it and wouldn't ride it. There was one ride at the top of the thing in Vegas. You've been to the Stratosphere in Vegas? Did you go up there? Mm-hmm. They got the roller coaster up there, and then they got that little slingshot thing that goes up, but then they got the one teeter-totter on the edge.
The one that hang off the side of the building.
I didn't do the teeter-totter. The little roller coaster kind of goes over the edge a little bit, whatever. It's like a kiddie roller coaster, but it's on top of a 1,200-foot building or whatever. I rode that, and I rode the one that goes up and down on the little stick. But I wouldn't ride that teeter-totter shit that just slams you. I said no to that. I wouldn't call that a roller coaster. I would call that a bullshit ride.
I've never not gotten on a roller coaster. I never said, no, I'm not riding it. But that was with my kids, my first set of kids. Izzo and Ezra, they might not get as much action out of me as the first set got.
Yeah, I don't think I would say no if I could, especially if Madeline is big enough to ride it and she wants to ride it.
Fuck, Shane.
I'm on it. Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, here we go.
I'm at that point where I don't mind. I just like to watch y'all have fun. I'll hold the bags. Not that I can't, but fuck.
I'm a speed guy.
Let Dad
like
hold the bags.
Fast. I like speed.
we rode one. We rode the what was it called? The Goliath at Six Flags over Georgia.
Oh yeah.
And the motherfucker just got a lap bar on you.
Yeah. And you got to ride it with your hands up.
It scared the shit out of me.
You got to ride it with your hands up.
Because I was like, what happened if this damn lap bar come unlocked as it's going over this damn rolling hill or whatever? You flying out of this motherfucker.
You do get negative gravity
because it's just a lap bar.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, no belt buckle, nothing. It scared the shit out of me, Shane. Because all I can think is this lap bar is going to open up on my ass as we go over this damn hill, and my ass is going to go fly 50 feet there. Or no, It's supposed to be the highest roller coaster in Georgia or in that region.
Sure, yeah.
It's the highest roller coaster. The motherfucker's up there.
It's up there. I can't remember how high it is, but it's up
high.
there. Yeah.
And it's no loops to it. It's just it was more of a mental thing.
Correct.
Because it's just a damn lap bar.
and
you doing this.
Yeah, the technical thing about that one is the negative G's.
The negative G's.
That weightlessness.
And then come down and your ass do like this on that lap bar.
Yeah. You get a long time of weightlessness on that thing. They built it intentionally to get that weightless. Yeah. I like it.
Now the Superman or the Batman, you strapped in it. I feel snuggled.
If you're not the first one in line, then what's the point? Mm-hmm. I don't like that Batman ride because if you're not the first one, same thing about the Superman. I don't like that either. It seemed like
Superman
you got your
was
face in
okay.
somebody else's ass. I don't know. If somebody in front of you
you can
farts,
smell a fart. Yeah,
all I'm thinking is
they
like
fart in front.
Four people in front of me. I can't really see anything in front of me except asses.
You got to be on. I like the front of the ride. My oldest, he liked the back of the rides because he liked the whatever the back gives you. I like the front. The old me. Now it's
the
like
thing about the back is
I don't even want to get on that motherfucker.
When you come over the hill, the front's already pulling you down. Mm-hmm. You can't be going faster, because everything is connected. I'm gonna pull a non sequitur in there in a second, but the train pieces are all having to go the same speed, right? But by the time you come over the top,
time out. You say non sequitur? What was
non sequitur? I'm gonna throw a non sequitur in
I don't even know what that means.
Completely random. Something that has nothing to do.
It's called a non sequitur.
A non sequitur. SEQUITAR, maybe.
I think you're getting a little over your skis there, Shane.
No,
I think
I'm
you're making that one up. Nah, you done got a little too far.
There was a comedy.
Don't ever want to get over.
Strip called non sequitur.
You getting over your skis right there.
Now I got another non sequitur because of you bringing that up. So
getting over your skis.
The fuck was I gonna say now?
See, you making shit up. Just keep going.
God damn you, the Django.
You done got too far over your skis.
What was it? DJ said, "Know your limits."
Know your limits.
Fuck, I did forget what I was going to say. It had something to do with a roller coaster or something.
I done got you I got you over your skis.
All right, check this out. I'm going to blow your mind for a second. Take a deep breath. You ready for this?
Oh, fuck.
You're driving a car down the road, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tires are turning. Rubber is touching the road, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not burning rubber. You're not sliding sideways. You got full traction. You're just driving normal.
Okay.
At the point where the tire is touching the road, the tire and the road are mated, correct? That's what traction is.
I would agree, yes.
They're mated together, right?
Correct.
So what that means is one time for every tire rotation, there's a millisecond, a thousandth of a millisecond or whatever, that the bottom part of your tire is not moving at all. It's completely stationary.
Huh?
No matter how fast you're going, if you're running 90 mile an hour down the road and your tire's going fast as fuck, at the point where it's actually touching the road, that part of the tire is stationary. It's not moving. No matter how fast the tire is spinning, that point of the tire is not moving. It'll blow your mind, but when you think about it, you realize it must be true. Because either the earth is moving at the speed of that tire, which can't be true because the car is moving in relative to the Earth's surface. There's a point as you drive home tonight on every rotation of every tire where the bottom part of that tire is completely stationary. So does that mean at 180 degrees at the top, the tire is moving twice as fast to compensate? And how can it even be possible that part of the tire, does the whole tire stop? Because if so, some part of the tire is always touching the ground, right?
What you been listening to, Shane?
I just be thinking about stuff when I'm making toys in the shop. And that's one that's been on my mind lately. Because it has to be true that that part of the tire is stationary. Is the tire flexing? How does it work? I don't know. I'm not a physicist, but I'm just saying. That shit'll blow your mind, right? Look, if you have to, you can call me at 3 o'clock in the morning. We'll talk about it again. I've done a little thinking about it.
Whatever happened with that whole moon landing thing that they just did, or not landing, but the backside, dark side of the moon.
We took some damn good pictures.
Whatever came out of it.
Took some damn good pictures.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They came down. Them. They splashed down safely, and life was good. And they did their interviews, and All my black friends shouted out the pilot. It was funny to me that was what
they were showcasing that brother. Like that's what I can remember from it.
Yeah, the pilot was black.
The black guy that was.
And I got black friends on Facebook
what
that
they
were
call
like,
it.
That were like
they were grandstanding and putting them everywhere. Like
That it was a black guy.
It was a black guy that piloted.
But my black friends on Facebook were all like, not congratulations to the Artemis mission, to the brave astronauts. Congratulations to Mr. Pilot Guy. You know, singling him out by name and not even mentioning, how about congratulations NASA? How about congratulations all of the brave astronauts, men and women?
But even the media, though, you put it on the people that was shining, but the media, they put the spotlight on them. It wasn't us. Like, we started giving...
I'm talking about my black friends on Facebook. That ain't the black community. That is not a representation.
No, it definitely not.
My black friends on Facebook
I'm one of your friends, and I do not represent the black community
and you didn't put that on there. No. And you didn't share. No, I'm just saying I think it's interesting.
I don't think the motherfucker went to begin with, but that's beside the point. So I wasn't giving them no props.
Brother, you think the black dude was lying to you? Come on, man. I can pilot
a simulation too,
come on, man. That black dude was not lying to you, man.
But
no, we're inclusive now.
Fuck. But they were really highlighting the black. Like, that's the only.
That is true. Yeah, he was out there. Even the female
face
the lady
I can remember from the whole thing is the black guy that they highlighted.
Yeah, but that's like buying a Subaru. But now you see him off.
Yeah, I wonder why they put so much attention on him.
Like a month ago,
the motherfucker, he was one part of the mission. It took everybody. Like,
correct. Yeah. Why would you highlight one person?
Why just highlighting this motherfucker out there?
But I mean, just in general, on that has nothing to do with race. I mean, who was the first man on the moon? Lance Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong.
Lance was
the
guy with
Neil
the
Armstrong.
one nut.
And then Buzz Aldrin, right? Who was the guy that stayed in the spaceship that didn't get to go down?
Don't nobody know who
I don't remember. Was. Somebody does. I don't know his name either. I couldn't tell you either. But
yeah,
it was a dude.
It was a dude that stayed up there and was like, I got to catch y'all motherfuckers when y'all come back up.
Yeah.
I got to be the one.
And nobody knows his name,
Don't
and
the pilot
know
his name.
Say everything you want to say, but he was the pilot of the thing. He drove the. How many people can say that on their resume? What is your resume when it comes to this driving position, sir? I don't know his name. Well, I mean, I drove a capsule around the moon. If you think I can get this 737 on the ground,
who can't drove? I could have drove a capsule around the goddamn moon.
Shit, me and you and everybody, the smartest 10 people.
That said, you drove a capsule around the moon, which whatever.
India has come back and shown pictures of where their moon satellite has taken photos of our moon lander and the original.
How do airplanes
landing
fly
place.
today?
What do you mean?
How they fly? How airplanes fly? Like jet engines? Like what? How do they move through the sky?
I mean, you're asking a bunch of questions about. I'll be happy to explain. You want to know how a jet airplane flies through the sky?
How do fish swim?
That's a different question, but it's a similar answer.
Correct.
Except fish don't have to fight gravity. Fish control their up and down movement
with their bladders and shit.
The
swim bladder.
Right. Among other ways.
But how do they swim, though? They use that tail to propel them, basically resistance, friction against the water.
Correct.
Airplanes fly, jets fly, resistance against air, pushing air.
It's actually a vacuum. The shape of the wings creates a vacuum. So when you see an airplane flying, it's not being lifted from the bottom. It's actually being sucked from the top. That rounded top shape of an airplane wing creates a vacuum coming over the top of the wing. And yeah, it's actually being sucked upward rather than.
So it's not air moving behind it, like a lot of force of air.
That's giving stabilization, but the airflow, the speed of the air coming over the wings determines how much lift you're going to be able to get off those wings, and of course the shape of them too.
Mm-hmm.
But notice how these new, especially the new Airbuses, I don't know the numbers, but the 740s, great big ones,
the motherfuckers that was falling out of
those are the Boeings,
sky a couple of years ago. Wasn't them the Airbus, the motherfuckers that
Airbuses aren't
doors was blowing off of them. Like they was having some issues with those aircraft.
Might have been. But look at the big ones now, and their wings are more and more shaped like a bird wing. They're not just straight out for sure, and they're not just angled now. They're
shaped like that damn Concorde that they used to fly.
Nah, the Concorde was. that
motherfucker could get you from here to London in what, 2 hours or something like.
Yeah, it went like Mach 1.5 or whatever.
Motherfucker was moving.
Mm-hmm. But
it would have been nice to ride one of those.
Yeah, it would.
that transatlantic in like 2 hours or whatever it was. It was some ridiculous number.
Crazy, no, yeah.
But they had to
have broken the sound barrier.
Yeah, they had to
I
in
like speed.
a
That'd be the
commercial
ultimate.
flight.
Yeah. But I mean, it was like $10,000 or whatever to fly on the thing.
I take the long way home.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I mean, it would be
$10,000.
nice.
I'm taking the long way home.
It was a small plane, really. It wouldn't fit but like 100 people on there with the staff.
What they call it, the fuselage was not big at all.
Very narrow.
Yeah, very narrow.
And from what I understood,
maybe
it wasn't
four
super
people
comfortable.
tall.
You know, the whole appeal of it was the fact that you got from London to New York in 4 hours.
Yeah, like whatever.
Yeah, no time. Yeah,
no
it wasn't
time.
super comfortable, but it didn't take that long, so you didn't care. You know. And they flew successfully for like 20 years with no problems, and they lost one plane. Shut the whole thing down.
I think they did, yeah. Which?
I think it was a bird strike, too. I don't even think it was the plane that malfunctioned. I don't know, though.
One plane out of... Yeah, it flew for years. It flew for years.
Safety record. Yeah,
that's not a... But one is still too many. Shit.
It is, but if we grounded airlines every time a plane, crashed...
I always get flight anxiety.
I do, too. I don't like to fly.
I really do. I do not care for it.
If I could be flying
people
the plane,
get excited about the shit.
I don't know how to fly a plane, but if I could, for me, it's a control thing and being with the people. But I don't mind.
I get flight.
I don't mind.
That's why I be like,
general.
I gotta have drinks. I like to get good and.
I mean, I like to get stoned, but that's not
lubricated before I get. Maybe stoned for you, but I'm like, I gotta have drinks before I get on that.
But that's not. I
get flight anxiety. I get fucking nervous. I be like, fuck, we get on this damn plane. I just this damn death trap. I just could never relax.
Back with roller coasters, I get nervous on that first hill. That clickety clackety going up the first hill gives me serious anxiety. I got to take deep breaths on that first hill
Especially
going up.
them damn wooden roller coasters.
Yeah. But for me, that's part of the fun of it. Like, I like doing stuff that puts me out of my comfort zone, so. And when I was a kid, the way I would figure it out was I would time how long I would watch the cars going in front of me, and I would time from the very bottom. All right, from the time you get into the car till the time the ride is over is 3 minutes and 40 seconds. From the time you get in the car to the time you hit the first hill is 20 seconds. I've had all that shit broken down in my mind, and keeping up with the numbers and how long it took for everything to happen was how I calmed my mind till we went over that first hill. And then once it starts going fast, the speed takes over, and speed solves everything for me. If I can get going fast, I'm happy. I can overcome my fear of heights with speed. Like I said, that first hill bothers me, but once I'm going fast now, a 200-foot loop-de-loop in the air, I got my arms up. I'm fine. Doesn't bother me at all once I'm going fast. But once I start slowing down, I get freaked out.
Super freak. Super freak. She's super freaky. Yeah. How long we been talking, man?
It's been a minute. It's been a solid minute.
I ain't even finished where I was going with my whole, like, how do fish swim and how do airplanes fly theory.
Well, it's two separate things.
But I'm going somewhere with it.
I know.
I'm trying to paint a picture.
I'm not a physicist. I'll try and go a little deeper with that if you want me to.
Land this plane.
All right.
Basically, fish need water to swim. Airplanes need air, whether it's a vacuum or force behind it.
Correct.
They need the air.
They have to have the air. That's 100%.
How that motherfucker up there flying in zero gravity? That's that Artemis space shuttle.
What do you mean? How's it flying?
What is it? Its medium? Airplane got air. Fish got water. What's the medium in zero gravity in space?
Why does the airplane need air?
What you mean? Because it has to push against something. Basically,
why?
It has to push against. Like for me to stand up, I have to push against this ground. If it wasn't for this ground, I couldn't stand up.
Why?
To stand up.
No, but I'm saying why is
it to move?
What force do you have to overcome to be able to stand up?
Gravity.
Same as the plane, right?
Correct. Gravity.
The fish is a little bit different because it's not so much overcoming gravity as is providing propulsion. They can just sit still in one spot.
Because I have gravity here.
Right, because there's gravity on Earth. Mm-hmm. The airplane needs the air to fly through to give it the friction to be able to hold it up in the air. If there was no gravity, it wouldn't need the air. There's no gravity in space, and so gravity is created by mass. So if
there's no gravity, then that motherfucker should just what? Float. Never stop. Once it get into space, it keeps going. Like what is the medium up there? That's
There is no
that
medium.
you able to control where you go, the direction you go, how you stop.
Controlling propulsion is a whole nother thing. Now you're talking about what Newton's second law.
Object in motion, stay in motion.
And objects at rest tend to stay at rest.
And the objects at rest, stay at rest.
Also,
so once you get into that vacuum, I'm already moving at whatever it takes to get out of there.
Yeah, yeah.
How do I slow this motherfucker down? How do I stop? How do we stop to?
You got to fire jets.
How do you?
What is the third law?
What are you firing jets from?
What do you mean? From your spacecraft. You got
and then
jets
once you fire the jets, what are you pushing against? When you fire the jets, you have nothing to like. I have no ground. I have no earth beneath me to push against. I have no water to push against. I have no air to push against.
So now you're talking about what the third law, which is every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So when you shoot something out the back end of it. And I don't understand how it works as far as being in space and there being no oxygen there, but I know that you're carrying oxygen with you to mix with the fuel so that shit will fire off. But the action of firing off that jet shoots something in the ass end of that jet, which requires an equal and opposite reaction on the other end of it. So you shoot at you if you fart.
You shooting at what though?
You're not shooting at anything.
Exactly. You have nothing. You have nothing to push against. You got to have something to push against.
No, you don't.
Is what I'm saying.
No, you don't.
Airplanes push against air.
Because
fish
they have to
push
overcome
against
gravity.
water.
Fish push against water to propel themselves. That's the same as the rocket in space.
Mm-hmm. I'm no scientist, Shane.
Neither am I, but I understand a little bit about the laws of motion.
I'm just throwing some stupid shit out there.
Yeah. But
I know up there they tell you we in a vacuum and there's no gravity. It's a vacuum. And
correct.
I don't know what you're using.
So when you have when you fire a rocket,
I just know you got to push against something here on Earth in its atmosphere.
You don't either.
Yeah, you do got to push against.
No,
something.
you don't. You only have to push against something if you're overcoming another force.
Correct.
Here on Earth, that's going to be friction or gravity, basically. So if you reduced friction or eliminated gravity, you could push against it. Hence Elon Musk's Hyperloop, which they've already built a working model of in Denmark or whatever. Yeah, it's an underground tunnel that they pull a vacuum in, and then they've got train cars that run in this underground tunnel.
They pull the vacuum.
It's like a subway, but the whole thing is in a sealed tube. The whole tube is sealed, and it's vacuum. It's vacuum sealed, so there's no friction in there. So the train levitates on a magnetic rail, and can go 400 miles an hour.
I mean, I like your argument,
you know?
I'm just throwing it out there, but I
think that
Yeah, good.
If I understand things right,
solid argument.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. No, but I think it's right. I could be wrong. Let me throw one more thing out there for consideration, and then let's land this plane.
Let's land this shuttle, as it were.
Mr. Producer's like, you guys stop and drive it on
up.
Look, we're not going to put anybody's business out on blast, but shout out, Mr. Producer, man.
Man, I'm just gonna say I hope to have a son like our producer man one day.
Thank you very much. That's well put and enough said.
Yep.
Well put and enough said.
That's fuck.
So, I got into an argument recently.
Uh-oh.
I know, right?
That's surprisingly
with a close friend, somebody that you guys know. I'm not going to put them on blast on here because it's somebody that I really, really care a lot about.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I don't have to necessarily agree with everything.
Was it like
a
friendship in an argument, or was it just we just talking shit and we just have disagreements of opinion?
Yeah. I hope so. No, we hope. She was at our house.
Okay.
Yeah, person I'll tell you later, and it'll make more sense to you.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, had the argument with this person. It's stupid. All arguments are stupid.
They really
and
are.
It really didn't have to be all this, but my wife brings me an herbal tea that she'd gotten from somebody. And she says, hey, I got this new herbal tea that I'm going to try. And she said, you want to try some of it? And she showed it to me. And I said, no, really the only herbal tea that I drink that doesn't have any actual tea in it is the stuff I get from Jess Rothstein. Shout out Remedy.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have any actual tea in it. It's an herbal drink. We call it a tea, but it doesn't really have any tea in it. And so this mutual friend of ours said, there's no such thing as an actual tea plant. Tea is not a specific thing. Tea is just a drink that you make by infusing something into hot water.
Okay.
That's factually inaccurate.
I mean, but I like where she's going.
I feel you, but there is a tea plant. It's a very specific thing. we had the Boston Tea Party. What were we throwing overboard? It wasn't
Fucking
rosemary and
tea.
herbs. It was
It
tea.
was tea.
There is a real thing called tea.
Yes.
Now, it is used, the word tea is used like Kleenex, for any infused
But you can
beverage.
tea
And
anything.
we call it that.
You get what I'm saying? Like I can go out and pick.
Yeah. Technically, it's not tea, but who gives a damn? But my contention
Correct.
was that doesn't have any real tea in it. There's no such thing as real tea. Tea is just a beverage. No, that's not factually true. That's incorrect. I'm not saying what you have there isn't tea, but it doesn't have any, and there is a real thing called tea. And this person said, Shane, you just always have to be right. And I realized that she was taking it personally, so I backed off as hard as I possibly could. And I don't need to.
You read the room, but you
win.
didn't push.
I don't need to win an argument.
Yeah.
It's not important to me to win an argument.
Okay.
But it is important to me to be right.
Mm-hmm.
If you know something that I say is bullshit and you don't tell me, then fuck you. You're not my friend. If you don't tell me, like if I'm walking around saying some bullshit and you're not like, hey, dude, it's cool, but really, that ain't right.
Okay.
How come it ain't right? Well, let me show you and this and that. I'll explain it to him. Okay, don't let me walk around like a dumbass, like I got, forgot to zip up after I took a piss and now my dick's hanging out. Because that's how I feel about it. You're not my real friend if you don't tell me what's right.
Shane.
I always want to be right. And if I'm wrong, please, as my friend, explain to me I don't have to win. Whatever the discussion is, if I lose the argument but learn something, then I win something. Mm-hmm. But if I tell you that there really is a plant called the tea plant, that that's an actual thing. If I say that to you while I'm looking you in the eyes, I done already looked that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
You might, if you're not even going to pull out the phone and Google it before you say I don't know what I'm talking about, because if I don't.
So
know
her
what I'm
argument that anything can be teed, which I agree.
Her argument was that there is not a specific tea plant.
Like I can tea weed, like fucking get some herb and fucking boil it and make a tea out of it, or
technically you're infusing it.
Weed tea, whatever.
Technically you're infusing
but I would call
it. But if you
I'm teeing. I'm
sure.
I'm steeping the motherfucker in hot
herbal,
water, whatever. I'm teeing it.
I buy an herbal tea from Jess
Your
Rothstein
argument that is actually a plant called tea.
There is an actual tea plant. Yeah. There
Black
is a real
tea,
thing.
green tea,
correct. Oolong tea,
oolong
whatever.
tea.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and whatever. But I guess as I thought about it, like I said, I always want to be right.
Mm-hmm.
I like how when we're here on the podcast, if something is said, we'll Google it right now. Nah, you're full of shit. You're either all right or you're not right. Hell, I've even had to go home and Google stuff and come back and make a retraction. But isn't it the way? I mean, to me, a conversation is about an exchange of information, and I think a lot of people view a conversation just as an affirmation of their relationship.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Oh.
I think a lot of people conversate
right there, Shane.
just to have that feeling of community. This is my tribe. And when I conversate, it's because I really want to exchange information.
Mm-hmm.
Like this podcast is not just bullshit for me. I have an ulterior motive.
Mm-hmm.
It's very personal.
Mm-hmm.
You probably do too, because we're both thinking people. You know, if I'm talking to somebody randomly at the farmer's market, I'm hoping I'm going to get something from this. I don't care about the weather. I can look that up on Google,
Right.
I don't know. I do want to be right. And if I'm wrong, I want to be told why I'm wrong so that I can correct myself and then become right. But I don't have to win. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Got words of wisdom, man? Didn't make it tough. Didn't mean to make it tough to.
Man, I guess what like I find myself trying to be a what's the word? I'm gonna try to say this word, Shane. Contrarian.
I like it.
Like I find myself doing that a lot. Even if I might agree with the person, I might just
a disruptor.
I might just disrupt some shit.
Even
if I agree, I just be contrary just for the sake of argument.
That's one part of your personality that takes a moment to get used to.
It does, especially if I'm in Q the Messenger character.
Especially as Q, but
as Q the Messenger.
If you're in character as Q the Messenger, I'm in character as Shane the Brain.
Correct.
So I kind of, it works.
Contrarian, but in my everyday life, I won't even put the energy to it. As a person, you get what I'm saying? Like I would choose what battle I choose to be contrary to. Like even with your tea argument, you get what I'm saying? Like even though you're right, just
There's
what they say, bite your tongue.
Yeah, I don't need to win that.
Bite your tongue. Don't need to win it. Don't. It's not even worth
Correct.
the effort. You get what I'm saying? Just
Correct.
something so small, minute.
Correct.
I guess my first thing is fucking stay away from contrarians. They not worth your time. Fuck. And know people. You get what I'm saying? Know if this motherfucker's a troller. Like, he just fucking with me. You get what I'm saying? Know when someone's fucking with you. If I'm cute a messenger, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably fucking with you. Second thing is, that's just going off your story.
One of the nice things about doing this podcast is, you know, my wife is always telling me that you're the same person as you are. No, this is, you know,
if you really know me, you know this is not who I am.
Correct. Now, does part of my personality bleed over into Shane the Brain? Of course.
Yes.
Of course. But the point of this is to sit down and have a conversation between two fictional guys that can say whatever the fuck they want to say. Yeah. Deep in the bowels of Huntsville. Nobody can, you know. Part of it is just nobody wants you to say these things, so we say them just for the point of saying it.
Just for the point of saying it.
Yeah.
Like, look at what I can do. Yeah. Look what I can do, you know.
And if you wonder whether or not what we said is really how we feel or not, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Do you know me personally? Have you seen my life and the actions of what I've done?
Correct.
You know, I think sometimes about some of the racial conversations that we have, and if somebody took some of that out of context, I wonder how it would seem. But do you know me in my life? Have you been to a barbecue at my house? Because if you have, somebody there look like you. Whatever you look like, somebody looks like you. Whether the redneck drunk neighbor comes over, or I mean, you know what I'm saying? We got something for everybody. But if you don't know me, you might take what I say and, you know,
and run with it.
Yeah. But I just say, you know, if you whatever you hear me saying,
right? What do my real life fruit speak for? You know, what fruit am I bearing on my tree in real life? Yeah, cue the messenger talking shit, but what do I show up for you every day? Do I show up for you every weekend? Am I there when you invite me out to something?
Right.
Birthday, event at the house.
Never miss one of my events.
If you invite me I say I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, that's
even if I got something else going on, daughter got dance, this going on.
A little late, but that's
because I got other things. But guess what? I want to go home, but no, I'm fit to go represent and show up for my friends. Yep. You get what I'm saying?
When my daughter has a birthday, you've been there every time.
Correct.
All two of them.
All two of them.
All two of them.
And I will be at the third one.
It's a good track record so far.
You know, so
it's a good. We haven't even talked about that.
So you know what do my real life actions say?
I agree.
Not what Q the messenger says.
For those of us that know us personally,
that know me personally.
And for those of us that don't know us, well, you can pretend this is you know, that's who you're listening to. It is a character named Shane the Brain and Q the Messenger.
It is a character named Q the Messenger.
We generally leave him in downtown Huntsville.
Correct.
I don't carry him home with me.
I do not.
My wife would slap the shit out of me if I came home talking like this.
I'll take Q the Messenger home. Me, I turn that motherfucker off soon as we walk out of here. Yeah, I turn.
But sometimes it's fun to pretend. You know, if you go see the Terminator, you don't think you're going to be the Terminator.
Mm-hmm.
If you go see a great rom-com, you don't think you're really going to get to fuck Matthew McConaughey. You know, I
never even considered it, Shane.
From female perspective, though, I'm assuming that most of them want to give him a little, you know, whatever it is they want to give him. Who knows?
I saw a shirt the other day say $20 is $20. I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
We go to the movies for those escapes.
Matthew McConaughey.
Right? I mean, you know, you heard of that concept of having a hall pass? You know, so and so. This person would be
who you go get your paw? Who you get your hall pass to?
I'm too old for that shit. I don't want no hall pass. Yeah. I like the classroom I'm in. I'm still learning. You know, like Van Halen said, I'm hot for teacher. You know, so yeah. I don't need no hall pass. I done.
Yeah, but
pissed in too many different dark corners around the world. I'm fine.
That's my contrarian rant. Contrarian rant.
Sometimes
that's just a hard
sometimes
word,
it's fun to.
But sometimes a contrarian person will make you check what you really believe in.
And that's
you get what I'm saying? Like
the whole point on this is that we do want to make people think. Hopefully, I mean, I hope that sometime along the line, if you're a regular listener, something that we've said has made you think. And if we have to say it in an outrageous way to get the point across,
mm-hmm.
Who was the first person that really told their stories? You know, try to get a point across by telling stories. Wasn't it that Jewish carpenter? Pretty sure it was.
From what What are you talking? Oh, you talking about Jesus?
Jesus, man.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Oh, in parable. He told stories in parables
yeah,
too.
You know, he tell a story. Like, what the
he
fuck
tell
does
a
that
story,
mean?
you
I'll
know,
let
but
you figure it out.
yeah, you
son.
figured it.
You know,
Yeah. The Jewish. Yeah. Okay. I had to see where you were going.
sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But just the point that, you know, if we can get a point across by being outrageous about something, you know, are we going to take it to a level that is, you know, not realistic? Of course, because we can, and sometimes we're drinking.
And it might help it stick, you know.
Right.
We tell a joke with it.
And you know what is,
like you said, we might be a little outrageous with it.
How do you know something's outrageous unless you consider it? And I think part of the value of this show for me at least is that sometimes I'm forced to consider things that I might have thought were outrageous, and therefore sometimes maybe I said something that's outrageous.
I know. Okay, I say please, shit is outrageous.
Yeah, well, I'll just think about it and move on, have a good laugh,
move on.
That's one of the great things about alcohol. We're not really drinking tonight, but I say really, so I guess it gave it, a little taste, a little snort was all I had, just a little toast, as it were, a little.
And I think one thing, Shane, before you make that point is like even with our contrarian views on a lot of things, we leave it here.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
A lot of times, we never really take it outside the show. I might see you at a market or something. What happens at the show, stay at the show.
Correct. Yeah.
Once we
don't,
cut the mic off,
we see each other at a market or something,
and we won't even
hey, what's up? But I mean, we don't. Yeah. We have our long conversations here rather than
Correct.
at the market.
Correct. You hear them live and.
Yeah,
it's deaded. Once it's over, it's over.
It's over, and we move on. Yeah, it's considered, and
Yeah.
It's a comic strip. That's what we need to do. Man. We need to make a comic strip.
Second point. Oh, were you done with your point?
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm sorry.
I'm done. We need to wrap it up anyway.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Second point I want to make that might help someone in their day to day and just and help you improve yourself is I want people to consider the acronym for the word NOW. NOW. And it basically means no opportunity wasted. So basically I'm saying take advantage of every opportunity you get that comes your way. Don't waste them because you might not get them again. That's my word message for the day, Shane.
This has been Vendor Chronicles. Peace. What a great show.